Hi, welcome back to my channel. Chef Sarah here. Are you looking for a crispy, crunchy, salty, cheesy, healthy snack that won't leave you with all the carbs? Then this is your meal. So we are going to make some fried zucchini fries instead of the alternative to our crusty, dusty carbohydrate. So let's get started. First things first, you are going to want to do an egg wash. Have to do an egg wash, right? So we can do an egg wash on this bowl. So you can see we're gonna crack one egg. Why? Probably because I was so aggressive with cracking that, right? Let's wash our hands. So my guilty pleasure when I like my fries is I like them a little spicy. So we are definitely gonna go ahead and season our wash with a little of our Cajun season, which is Slap Your Mama and the Spicy Original blend. We're gonna do some onion powder, garlic powder, and some Italian seasoning just to keep things on the light side. And so now that our wash is nice and seasoned, we're gonna add some ice. Not that ice. And some water. And we're gonna give it a nice little mix and set that off to the side. And then we're gonna use those same seasonings. We're gonna go ahead and cut up our zucchini. So we're gonna do 2 zucchinis. We're gonna do a wet and dry flour bath, if you will, or flour dredge. And always remember to put down a wet paper towel and or towel to keep your cutting board from sliding every which way. Perfect. There is no right or wrong way to cutting these zucchinis. I just want to kind of cut them in the direction of like how a traditional fry would go. So I'm gonna do half the size of that. I'm gonna go down the middle as even as possible. And I'm gonna keep them a little stiff, if you will. Let's do it this way. Okay, perfect. So now that I've decided on how I want them cut, they kind of resemble a fry, right? So we're gonna go ahead and cut these in half. And just for storage purposes, this is really like a true guilt mess-free situation. I'm just gonna go ahead and toss them into our bath like so. love to order zucchini fries when I go out to a restaurant that has them on the menu. They're usually tossed with like some Parmesan cheese on top and some Italian seasoning, and they are so crispy, so crispy. So that's one zucchini. I'm gonna put this one off to the side. I like to eat these fresh. This is not something that I want to prep ahead of time, so I don't want to go ahead and use this one. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and make our dredge. We have our zucchini and the egg wash. This egg is going to give it nice brown coloring on it. And we're going to bring our seasonings back to our table. And we're going to go ahead and get our dredge together. While that is, before we start making that, let's get our oil into our wok. So yes, I'm going to be frying up the zucchini fries in a wok. Of all things, right? And the reason being is because it's the perfect place to deep fry a product. I mean, it really is. Think about it. It's a bowl. It's deep. It's round, so it has surface area for everything to kind of move around and float about. It's going to give you that deep fry texture, crispiness that you're looking for without the deep fryer. Now, is your house probably going to smell after this? Yeah. But your belly going to be full. It's going to be full. So, we have our vegetable oil. And we're going to go ahead and turn that heat up to medium high. And we're going to get about, we're going to start off with a cup of flour. Probably won't need much, if you will. Might as well get me a glove while I'm at it. And we're going to use a cup of flour and a little bit of panko mixed together. Panko crumbs. So a cup of flour. Start off with a cup. If you need more, you can always add more later. And we're going to use our plain panko breadcrumbs. This is Great Value brand. Panko is panko. But you do want to use panko because it's definitely going to give you that crisp that you're looking for. And you do want to stir it with a fork. And we got to season our flour. Now be gracious when you're seasoning your flour. And all the seasonings that you seasoned your wash with. And I do want them a little bit more spicy, but I don't want them like super duper salty. So I'm gonna add some good old cayenne pepper. Now, a trick to know when your oil is ready, you could either add some water or you could add some flour. For all purposes, because I'm standing so close, I'm going to go ahead and add some flour. That way, when it's ready, it'll begin to let me know. So I'm just gonna go ahead and glove up my hand. Toss around in the bowl, get it nice and coated with that egg and that water. I see our flour over here seasoned up a little bit. Gonna go ahead and add a few of our zucchini fries to our flour. We're just gonna give them a toss. Now you could double fry it, but double coat it, but I personally am okay with them not being double coated. Let's go ahead and add one to our oil. It's not ready yet. And let's get this in if it's ready yet. Okay. Go ahead and drain them off on a paper towel. Look at that. Perfect. Set them on the side, allow for your oil to reach temperature again, and then you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna add in the rest. So I'm probably gonna have about 2 to 3 batches of zucchini to fry. So once the oil stops and it kind of slows down on the fry, we're gonna go ahead and plate them up while they're still warm. And nice and crispy. And I went on ahead and just mixed up some sriracha mayonnaise, sriracha mayo off to the side. I love sriracha mayo dipped with them. Just a little bit, you don't need much. And then I'm gonna use the grated Parmesan cheese instead of my Asiago Parmesan cheese. Not sure why, just thought I'd try it. Nah, I'm gonna use that one. Let me use these. Cause I know that's what they use at the restaurant. I actually enjoy to dibble dabble with these as an app with. And just like this, just gonna shred it right on top. Shake it, shake it, shake it. And you gotta add just a smidgen more Italian seasoning. Look at that.